Alright everyone, welcome back to my channel, Baseball Talk with Nick Morgan. So last night was an emotional night for the Los Angeles Angels teams, fans, and everyone who follows Major League Baseball. The Angels came back to Anaheim Stadium for the first time since the passing of Tyler Skaggs, former pitcher for the Angels, and they no-hit the Seattle Mariners in a night where every player wore Tyler Skaggs' 45 jersey in remembrance of him. And before the game, his mom threw out the first pitch, and it was a perfect strike. And that just kind of started everything, and it really kicked off a special night, again, for the Angels, the team, and the fan. And it was a crazy night. I didn't get to watch the game, but I heard a lot about it. There's a lot of news articles about it now. So I'm going to take you through the no-hitter, take you through all of the special moments of the game. And it's just really nice to see kind of everything come around full circle. So as I mentioned, Tyler's mom threw out the first pitch of the night prior to the start of the game, and every player was wearing a number 5 Skaggs jersey, and they used that during the game, again, to remember him, since it's the first time back at Anaheim Stadium since he passed away. Following the no-hitter, every player on the team placed their Skaggs jersey on the mound as like the one last way to remember him for the night and honor him for the night. And it was really nice to see like Mike Trout, Albert Pujols, Cole Calhoun, and Andrelton Simmons. Everyone took their jerseys off, placed it on the mound, had a moment of silence. It was very nice to see. There's a video on social media everywhere. There's some pictures. Just a very great way to honor him. Mike Trout even said how it was really special for him and the team just to kind of do that last thing after the no-hitter was completed. And following the no-hitter, it was actually finished just before Tyler Skaggs would have turned 28. His birthday, I do believe, is today. If you guys are watching this today, the video is going up. So now we're going to talk about the game and how everything played out. So the Angels actually had the opener method last night, and I think the Tampa Bay Rays started this either last year or a couple years back, where someone from the bullpen comes in and they throw the first couple innings of the game, and then like a starter comes in or a long reliever comes in to follow him. And the opener was Taylor Cole, and he pitched the first 2 innings of the game last night for the Los Angeles Angels. And then Felix Pena came in for the last 7. And again, I don't know if I mentioned this, but this was against the Seattle Mariners. The only walk was issued to Omar Narvaez. I might have said that wrong. I do apologize if I did. I believe that came in the 5th inning. He was the only one to reach base, and it was via a walk. It wasn't intentional, it's just ball 4. He made it to first, but the no-hitter was preserved and completed later on in the 9th inning. There were 8 total strikeouts between Taylor Cole and Felix Pena, and the Angels won 13-0, which I think I read was one of the biggest marginal differences in a no-hitter. I think it tied. So pretty much the Angels scored the most runs in a no-hitter, shutting out the other team, and that was tied with another team from a couple years back. Mike Trout and Justin Upton both hit home runs last night. Trout had a huge night. Had like 6 RBIs, scored a couple of runs. I mean, it was crazy, really emotional tribute. And Mike Trout's just an amazing player. So again, everything just kind of came around full circle here. So now we're going to talk about facts when it comes to the no-hitter and the Los Angeles Angels. This was the first Angels combined no-no since April 11th, 1990. So that was 29 years ago. It's kind of cool to finally see it again, and especially on a very special moment and a day that really meant a lot to a lot of people. And a lot of people actually on Twitter, there were a couple players. I know Kenley Jansen really had a nice tweet about the event. The Oakland Athletics, the Los Angeles Dodgers, all got in on the action and wanted to kind of speak out about this. It was really cool, really emotional. I mean, just people everywhere were really touched by this really nice event. So in that combined no-hitter on April 11th, 1990, Mark Langston threw 7 innings, and Mike Witt went 2 innings. And this was actually also against the Seattle Mariners, and that made the Angels the second team to go ahead and have multiple combined no-hitters. And the only other team in Major League Baseball history is the Baltimore Orioles, which is kind of surprising. But the Orioles and the Angels are the only 2 teams with multiple combined no-hitters in Major League Baseball history. And this was the 11th no-no in the Angels franchise, and the 8th no-hitter at Angels Stadium, though it was only the 6th from the Angels team. So the other 5 no-hitters that the Angels have accomplished throughout the MLB franchise has been away games, and two no-hitters have been at Angel Stadium, but not thrown by the Angels. So yeah, it was just, again, really special night for everyone, and it's just really cool to see things come around full circle. D. Gordon went ahead and talked about his experience of being with the Marlins while Jose Fernandez passed away in the boating accident, I believe 3 years ago, and he talked about how he hit a home run for Jose. I'm pretty sure it was the night after, one of the first times back at the Marlins Stadium, and he said, you know, I'm not a power hitter, and I was able to hit that for him, you know, in remembrance. And it was really cool just to see the no-hitter thrown for Skaggs. And I mean, 29 years since the last combined no-no. So this is obviously a special one. It's not like they do it all the time. So very nice, really cool event. And that is going to end it for this video. Guys, if you enjoyed it, I'm going to drop a like down below, comment, and subscribe. If you're not already subscribed, you're on the road to 1K, so hit that red sub button down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Peace.